So listen. So right now, I'm gonna tell everybody what we about to do right now. So I got Boniface with me right now, and what we're gonna do is we just gonna chop it up, and we just gonna actually just talk to y'all. You know, tell you what we got going on. This is an educated young brother right here, and he's pretty much self-educated and really taught himself the game. And now we pretty much just started, messing with each other and trying to help each other out. Just trying to help him take his brand to the next level. He helped me take my brand to the next level, and we all just coming together as one, because that's what it's about, teaming up.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a few questions, right? So I know we just gonna go back and forth and just. Yeah. So this young brother right here just reached out to me one day and was just like, "Oh, let me take your brand to the next level." So I was like, "Oh, you little cocky little son of a gun." I said, "All right, cool." I was like, "What's up?" So, all right, so what you got? So he sent me a little screenshot or whatever of everything he was doing. I said, "All right, that ain't bad." So he said, "Listen, man, I can help you take what you got going to the next level." So now, I'm already really building, and my company is growing fast as hell, fast like crazy. And a lot of times I talk to people, they always just got a bunch of talk. Like, they're not like, people talk and say a bunch of stuff but can't back it up. So I was like, all right, cool, let me see what you got. So what I did was I tested him out now, and I said, all right, cool, let me see what you got. So I gave him access to my ad manager. I said, let's see what's up. I mean, he turned it up. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, okay. I was just like, let me see what you got. So, like, literally, like, he really came in and, like, doubled everything I had going on, doubled all my leads and everything like that, just off a test. I just wanted to give him some ammunition to see exactly what he had. And he really came in and crushed it, man. So I gave him the test, and he passed the test with flying colors. So now, we talking back and forth, just seeing how he can actually jump in my program and start killing it in my program. And he has his own program too, that he's killing it with his own program. And we just maximizing opportunities so we can teach you guys as much as possible, and we can take things to the next level, not only for ourselves as individuals, but we can help other people grow their brand, not only on social media, on e-commerce, and killing it like that. So there you go, Boniface. What's up, bro?
Man. I mean, what's the first question? What can I ask you? What made you want to get into what made you want to get into this whole online marketing stuff? Because you was hey guys, if you guys, all my Instagram followers, guys. So this is Spectacular Smith, okay? If you guys don't know who Spectacular Smith is, he was a part of a band called Pretty Ricky. Just Google him and search him up. He's really big. So me and Spec started working together about like a month ago. And like Spec was saying, I just reached out to him, man. I see Spec, he was killing it. And I was like, man, I can add a lot of value into Spec, whatever he's doing, and see how we can help him take us to the next level. Then we just started working together, and the vibe was just great. And Spec, man, what made you get into this whole online marketing stuff? Because you was a rapper, you was a singer, like you was crushing that. What made you want to hop on this end?
Yeah, like my goal in life, how people say like start with your why, and my big why is like, why am I doing this? I'm doing this to help more people. Like, I'm doing this to actually take my skill set, because I went through so much of the struggle trying to figure this stuff out. I felt like the stuff that I learned, I can actually teach other people. So all the skills, all the struggles I went through on figuring all this stuff out, from how to sell through personality, how to have a good leadership, how to have good leadership skills and lead my team, and having a fast-growing company and really not knowing nothing about social media or nothing about building a brand or building a company. And I realized that I figured it out all by myself. So I'm not the type of person I want to keep everything to myself. I want to teach other people it. So that's what I did. But I want to show everybody this, man, because a lot of times, people think you be lying sometimes. But I want to show you. I want to show you what we got going on, man. So we got a lot of people that actually. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Yeah, I can see your screen.
You can see my screen. Let me make sure. So this is the leads right here that we got right now.
So basically, hey guys, if you're
that I gave them, and I said, like, let me see how much you can do. And this is what he did. This is all the applications for people to see if they qualify for my program. So he came in strong. this is not even my own calendar. This is just a calendar I created for him to see exactly what he can bring to the table. So he killed it. All right, so everybody who can actually make it in my program, all the people who's been applying and actually qualifying, congratulations. But we actually adding Boniface in the program too for e-commerce, and yeah, just killing it, man. But yeah, you got any more questions for me?
Yeah, man. Like I was okay here. On screen share it.
You can really do this skill set no matter what. It don't even take a lot of time to really make the amount of money that I made. Like I actually made millions of dollars off of this within years of really every single year. I make millions of dollars off these same strategies. So I packaged everything together. So not only I can do it for my clients, but other people can learn how to do it step by step and start really killing it, for themselves. So it's not like I'm just holding everything in. To me, and because black people, they just feel like sometimes that they gotta hold everything because we struggle so much. When we finally have one that get away and actually make it big in the world, they feel like nobody helped me. I did this by myself. So I figured out a way that I can give back, so I can try to break that chain and start making more successful people, because the more successful people we have, the more money we can put back in the communities.
So what can you explain a little bit of so your niche is, so the niche you picked, you help people grow their social media following?
Yeah, so pretty much what I did was I started helping people grow their social media following, and not only grow their social media following, but actually making money off of it too. Because it's one thing just to have a big following, but if you're not making no money off of it, it's kind of like irrelevant to your situation. So I created a program that not only you can just go from your job, you can be somebody who's still working and actually putting in a couple hours to really start it off. But like you said on your Instagram, like you gotta 9 out of 10, you gotta quit your job if you want to go full force. Like you can't just go half-assed. But it's good just to get your feet wet, just to get the ball rolling, so you can get some type of confidence. At least start making exactly what you're making at work. And then once you start making that, you can pretty much have that exit plan to start growing your business and start killing it on social media and then for your company.
Yeah. You have any question for me, Spec?
Yeah, man. I just want to I just see you another brother, man, and I always really, I got like a soft spot for brothers that really come in and really just do it. Like it's not like, oh, I went to college for 20 years and I got a master's degree. Like you pretty much similar to me, figure this stuff out by yourself. Like I'm pretty sure you didn't go to college and get 5 years education, 6 years education, or Stanford or something. Tell the people exactly how you did what you did and how you actually taught yourself with the music in the background. He kills me with this music. But, what was the steps you took to become the person who you are right now? It's not even about the money. Like the person you have.
To be honest, guys, it all comes down to who are you listening to? Because you have to listen to somebody who have what you want. The key with me of my success, because I'm 22 years old. A lot of people think I'm 30 because of what I've accomplished at a young age. But it's all about who you're listening to, because you have to listen to somebody who have what you want. The thing that changed my life was because I learned all this stuff at a very young age. I learned that you have to listen to somebody who have what you want and bend where you are. Because if you listen to somebody who have what you want and bend where you are, they can show you the process they went through to get to where they're at. And once they show you that process they went through, you're going to overcome all the roadblocks that they went through. And you're going to get the success now. Instead of you trying to figure it out, a lot of people out there, they just try to go figure shit out. Why would you want to go figure shit out on your own? You're having an idiot mindset. That's like you being an idiot. Why would you want to go reinvent the wheel? It's already working for somebody else. Why not just let it work for you? That's how I approach life. So when I left high school, I went to college for it was 2 months. I didn't like the vibe because I didn't like what the teacher was teaching. You know what I mean? I didn't really like what I was going to school for. And they didn't want to, you know how when you go to college, they have you take all these random classes before you can actually take what you want to take. So when I was going to college, it was you got to take all these classes before you can actually take your business course. So I was like, man, I'm not trying to do all of this. So I just left college the second month. I just dropped out. I dropped out of college. Then once I dropped out of college, I just started doing some shoe custom. I tried to sell everything. I tried to do shoe custom. I opened up a recording studio. I opened up 5 different businesses, and all of them failed. I tried everything in the world, and everything failed until then I got into advertising. Then I started seeing all these people making money online, and luckily I had a sales job before I started getting to this advertising stuff. So one of my friends had hit me up from high school because I was a basketball player in high school, and a lot of people looked up to me. So one of my guys, he hit me up in high school. He was like, hey, he was like, hey, let me, what are you doing? I was like, man, I'm at this sales company selling direct TV. He was like, you sell direct TV? He was like, bro, why don't you jump into this online marketing? He was like, I made 30 grand last month off of my blogs. I was like, you made 30 grand last month off your blog? What do you mean you made 30 grand last month off your blog? Shit, teach me how to create a blog. You know what I mean? So I was like, shit, let me learn how to create a blog. So then after he just broke it down to me, and I seen the philosophy behind it, and I was like, oh, so basically you're just drawing people to a website, and they're reading your articles, and you're putting Google ads on that website. All right, I get it. So then after I was like, all right, cool. So I'm not going to take your route. I started doing some other research. Then I started seeing a whole bunch of stuff pop up. All these different ads of people making money on eBay, Amazon, and just all these different platforms. But then after, the thing that stuck to me was that drop shipping stuff. Was drop shipping, because I seen that because I didn't have a lot of upfront investment. And a lot of those stuff, you need a lot of upfront investment. But with drop shipping, you don't really need that much upfront investment, because you're basically using other people's money to make money, and you don't even have to see the product, touch the product, or anything. So when I started looking into drop shipping, I seen all these kids making money online. The first thing, I just wanted to know, like, it's real. You know what I mean? I started YouTubing it and say, hey, can you really make $10,000 a month drop shipping? Then once I got that confirmation by other people who was on YouTube saying, yes, you can make $10,000, $20,000 a month drop shipping, that released everything for me. When I seen other people was doing it, I knew it was possible, because I already knew that there was people out there making money. You know what I mean? So when I seen all these kids making money online, I was like, I'm about to jump into this drop shipping stuff, because that looks like you can get to success faster. And that's what I needed, because I wasn't in the position. I only had like 2,000 left in my account. I had like $2 grand left in my account, and I was like, I gotta make something work. So now I took like $1 grand, and then I bought this little program. From some guy, and I just dived in. I dived into the program and took action, and it was history from there. The first month I made 17 grand the first month. Then the month after I made 100 grand, and I took the money that I made to pay for other coaches, because I had people who was around me. I was listening to a lot of motivational stuff. I was listening to like Kevin Tredone and all these other guys. And the thing that Kevin laid out is that, who do you listen to? You know what I mean? You have to listen to somebody who have what you want and been where you are. So the people who I was listening to, I started making more money than them. So I was like, okay, I gotta find somebody else who has more money that I can listen to, because if they have more money, it's because they went through a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? Because if somebody have a lot of wealth, it's because they went through a lot of bullshit that I don't have to go through. So I was like, who's this person out there that's getting the success that I want? So I started seeing all these big guys online. I just started paying all of them with all the money. Normally, people would take the money that they have and buy stuff with it, right? But I didn't see it like that. I seen it like, damn, I'm only 20 years old. If I pay all these people this money, think about what I could learn. You know what I mean? That's how what do I have to lose? You know what I mean? Like, what do I have to lose? So I was like, I'm just about to pay all these people everything I got. So I was like, I'm just going to pay you guys everything. So I just started meeting all these people, traveling. And as I started meeting around them, I was like, damn, these dudes ain't got no swag. These dudes, they don't, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't anything different from me. They just been doing it a little longer. And I'm in a room with dudes doing 250 grand a month. And I'm 19-year-old, like, damn, you're doing 200. You know what? When I first walked in the room with these people, I thought like, but yeah. So basically, I was in this room with all these guys. The lowest guy in the room was making, I was the lowest guy because I was making 100 grand a month with e-commerce, only profiting like 25, 27 grand a month. You know what I mean? So I was like the smallest guy in the room, but it didn't look like that because my confidence was up because I was like, you know what I mean? I try to act apart. So I was the smallest guy in the room. Like everybody else was making like 80 grand a month, 100 grand a month, 250 grand a month. There was a guy making 2 million a month. And I'm just sitting there looking at these guys like, damn, what is this guy doing different from me? Why is he making 2 million a month and I'm not making 2 million a month? Shit, I want to make 2 million a month. Fuck that. So, so basically, I just started absorbing everything that they was doing. I was like, okay. And I just became close with the people who was doing the most. I became very close to those guys, and they told me the process they was doing, and it was so genuine because I was there. The thing about success in life is that you have to stay on the path, because if you leave the path, you're gonna lose people that you could have met up with. Like this is what I like to tell people too, right? Like if I'm on a golf course, right, and I see a guy named Peter on a golf course in Minnesota, then I go to Orlando and I see a guy and I see Peter playing golf again, and I see him. What do you think is gonna happen? He's gonna be like, damn, Bonnie, you here too? He go and talk to you. You know what I mean? He go and talk to you. So I was like, damn, I gotta stay where all these guys are at. Where are these guys on the golf course? That's where I want to be, because I know if I'm there, they're gonna have to talk to me. I don't have to go to their reception. I don't have to do none of that. So basically, I just started putting myself on the path that people was at, that I wanted to be like. So if they was playing golf, I was there. If they was at the most expensive restaurant, I was there. If there was anywhere they was at, I was there. Until I became so close with people, now people just accept me. And now, you know, everybody's making around the same income now. And it just happened over the years, you know what I mean? The more you stay around people, the more, because you learn stuff from people, you know what I mean? And there's no way you're going to be making, somebody's going to be making 2 million a month and you around them and you still going to be making 20 grand a month. It ain't possible. Yeah. You know what I mean? It ain't possible unless you lazy or something. It ain't possible. You just going to climb up.